I received a really nice message from somebody saying how much they enjoy the hangouts I've been doing lately with Hagan and Jacob. I thought that was really nice, so I forwarded that message to them, and then Jacob replied, even though the three of us are basically from three different generations, there's 20 years in between all of us, with Hagan being the youngest and me being the oldest, he says, Hagan is very mature for his age. Nate, you're pretty hip for a boomer. You think I'm a boomer? Fuck! Welcome to Haul Yeah Comics. My name is Nate, and I have issues. Today's issues were all gifts. Something I have noticed about comic book readers and members of the comic book community in general is that we like to give each other books. I think there's a couple of reasons behind that. Reading comic books is a very solo activity. You go and buy the book, you read the book, you're all by yourself. In order to have a social aspect of that, you need to be able to talk to someone. And if your friend who is into comics isn't reading the same book as you, there's a good chance you're going to lend it to them or give it to them so that you're able to talk about it afterwards. The other reason is I think we just all know the joy of getting something that you really like. And when you know about somebody that they're looking for a particular book or they're a big fan of a particular hero, when you find that book and you can give it to them and they didn't expect it, it's just a great feeling. So I am very lucky right now, and I have a couple of friends that I've just gotten some gifts from, some acts of kindness. One is my friend Eric, who I've mentioned before, and I think he's starting to pare down his collection. Like, he's looking at things and thinking, I'll never read this again, and I don't want it. So he's trying to make things a little smaller for himself. Me, I'm going the other way. So every time he sends me a picture and says, hey, is this something you want? My answer is almost always yes. So first off, he gave me a couple of Alfs, which I think is fantastic. This is issue 40, and on this one, they are acknowledging the fact that Alf was canceled. The show was canceled, the TV show. The comic went on for, I think, a few more issues. There is a final issue that looks pretty much exactly like the first cover. So this one, they're acknowledging that the show was canceled. I think it's pretty cool. Next is Alf issue number 15, and in this one, Alf's running away from home, and he's got a cat in his bindle because in the planet where he comes from, they eat cats the way we eat chickens. But what I really liked about this one was the back has this bizarre ad. I've never seen this before. Captain America and the Colgate Kids versus Count Placula. So this reminds me of those old Hostess ads that we would get in magazines or we would get in comic books, where the hero would defeat the villain by using Hostess pies or Twinkies or Ding Dongs or whatever. But this is actually going the complete opposite direction by having, talking about plaque and having kids brush their teeth. But this story doesn't end. So I wonder if there's a second part that was maybe on different issues. What I really hope is that I have put this into Hagan's brain, that in order for his life to be complete, he's going to have to find the second part of this story, if it exists, and discover whether or not Captain America does defeat Count Placula. This is the third issue of Alf that my friend Eric gave me, and this is issue number 10. I really like this cover with the composition notebook. This makes me think of the Rodney Dangerfield movie, Back to School. Like, there's just something about Alf looking like a 1920s college student for whatever reason. And the quote on here, I'm pledging Alpha Eta chicken thigh. Ha! That's a passable Alf impression. It's, not A+, but that's passable. And then next up, I got two great Silver Age books from him. The first one is Lois Lane number 24. This is a 10-cent Lois Lane. This is an old book, and it looks like it's in great shape. The cover is completely detached. The cover comes off. I do not care. The colors on this cover are still bright. It looks really good, and more importantly, the stories are there. This is a really early Lois, and I'm really excited to have it and have a chance to read it. And the last book I got from my friend Eric is Action Comics number 312. This book has Clark Kent as a Metallo robot firing a kryptonite ray at what they call King Superman. He's wearing this Pope hat with an S on it. It's really silly looking. So I don't know what version of Metallo this is. Like, I know that, there've been a few, and I don't know what appearance this is. I don't know if it counts, but it's pretty close to the Metallo that I know of. So this was awesome. These books are amazing. I'm really glad to get them, and I appreciate it, Eric, so thank you so much. As if getting all those great books wasn't enough, then I open up my mailbox, and I've got this package from Hagan. I know one book that's in here for sure, but this feels heavier than one book. So I asked him if it was okay if I opened it on camera, and we'll get my genuine reaction to what's inside. So I'm gonna pop this open and we'll see what's in there. I'll keep everything hidden. Let's open this thing up and see what he sent. Should always pull scissors toward your belly, right? Oh, that's gonna be right in my crotch. Okay, got it. Okay, so I did send him some comics, and his message in here is wonderful. LOL, dumbass. This is the same Gemini you sent me, and now you can't reuse it because I said dumbass twice. Well played, sir. Well played. But I believe I can find a way to reuse it anyway. I can call a lot of people dumbass. I knew of one book for sure that he was going to send me because he sent me a picture of it. I have no idea what the rest of this stuff is. So I'm going to do my best here not to look. Oh, what is happening? I'm making it worse. All right. Got them all face down. I can't see what they are. I'm going to pick them up one at a time. I'll look at the camera and see what it is. First book. Oh my gosh. Jimmy Olsen, number 98, The Bride of Jungle Jimmy. This one he's talked about on his channel, and this is definitely one I wanted. I love this. Thank you for gifting this to me. This one's great. This is Superman on the cover. Sorry, Jimmy, but as a local witch doctor, I now pronounce you man and wife. That feels wrong. Everything about this feels wrong. And yeah, so Jimmy has to marry an 8. Wonderful. Okay, next book. Ooh, we've got some Captain America. Heroes Return by Mark Waid. This is issue number 1. I think he knows I love a good first issue. Awesome, thank you. Glad to have this. All right, here's another book. Captain America, Rob Liefeld, and Jeff Loeb. He knows I love a first issue, but more importantly, he knows how much I love crap. All right. Next one. This is the one. This is the Flaming Carrot, number 31. This is the last issue in the run. He sent me a picture. He was at a convention. He sent me a picture and asked if I wanted it, and I absolutely did. This is awesome. I love the Flaming Carrot so much. There are more. He sent me too many books. Stop being so nice. All right, here's the next book. Oh, I remember. So the name escapes me. I will find out from him, but this came from his local comic shop, and the guy gave him this. Hell yeah, because it's close to my channel name. I thought that was awesome, and I'm really excited to have it because I just think it's nice that somebody thought of me in that way. So awesome, thank you. There are 2 more books to go. Here's the penultimate. All-Star Comics. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, cool. I can't wait to read this. And the last book, hope it's a good one. Captain America Nomad foil cover. I swear I didn't stack the deck. This is awesome. And the Constrictor is doing some good choking of Captain America. This is great. Awesome. Thank you, Hagan. Obviously, I have some amazing friends.
Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
This stack from Eric, awesome stuff. Thank you so much. The stack from Hagan, again, just so cool. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. Thank you for sending these. So I think I'm going to end kind of with a little call to action. I think you should try to find somebody that you can give a gift to. Sure, comic books are great, but it doesn't have to be in the comic book community. But find a way to just give somebody something and give them joy. This was a great haul of books, and I think what's so cool is that I didn't pick them, but they are definitely books I would have picked. So my friends know the kind of things that I'm into, and that feels really good too. So even though I love these books and I'm excited to have them and read them, what I'm most happy about is having great friends like Eric and Hagan. So thank you so much for watching. Please give a comment, give the video a like, subscribe if you're so inclined, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Who's the boomer now? Was that a boomer thing to do? I should call a golf course, reserve the back nine. I don't even own golf clubs. I think it might be a boomer. Why can't I talk?